What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And if you didn't know, well, now you're going to know. Rumblebee orders opened today. That they are supposed to open tomorrow, but for whatever reason, the dealers have opened them today. My guys out at Tobin Automotive hit me up to let me know that they were open. Highly recommend them, by the way, if you're going to go buy from them. They don't do a bunch of Mickey Mouse BS. And I know there's going to be dealers that are going to be out there that are probably going to sell these things under sticker. And there's going to be incentives and all different kinds of things on the 5.7. But we're not going to just talk about that. I'm going to tell you when you can probably expect to see the 6.4 and the 6.2 open for order as well right after this. So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Before we get into today's video, we got to talk about the giveaway that's going on the channel. The Ram 2500 Laramie Diesel is over halfway through. We're at the halfway point today. So for those that want to get in on it, there is the $200,000 per dollar spent over on the tool site right now, and the 2500X multiplier still has 2 of those wireless air pumps remaining before those close out. If you want to get in on it, now's the time to do it. Link will be in the description down below, tk'sgarage.bigcartel.com. And if you're trying to get in on the Challenger, the dual Challenger giveaway, new packs and stuff went up for that this morning over on the merch site at tk'sgarage.com. Both of them are up and available. Links in the description down below. All right, Ram Rumblebee, not a super long video. Tim said the same thing in the interview when we did it, that the 5.7 was probably going to be the best-selling version of that truck, and I don't disagree, not to mention all of the stuff you can do to it, right? With the things coming from Direct Connection, you could buy a 5.7, which right now, that at the time of you watching this video, you can go order it. Now, I know people are going to go, wait a minute, it's going to sell out. Maybe. They might hit 10 or 15,000 orders on this thing right away. We'll see. I can tell you that the interest, at least from my guys over at Tobin, they had 9 different people call in already, and it's morning time. So that's not a shock to me at all. I think they're going to sell a lot of these. I mean, when you look at your options, I mean, everybody wants a Charger or a Challenger or something, right? But for those guys, you don't have that right now. But you can get that same kind of feel and truck utility out of the Rumblebee. You still get that nice hemi sound, that loud, unapologetic, I'm driving a hemi. And you get the direct connection parts that come with it. They're going to have that supercharger kit that's going to push that thing over 600 horsepower. That thing is going to be in Hellcat territory in terms of speed and everything else that it's able to do. And that's the base model. That's the base model. Well, let's talk about the 6.4, because I know a lot of people are interested in when you're going to be able to see the 6.4, when you're going to be able to order it. The 6.4 liter Apache powered 392, from what my sources are telling me, is supposed to open either in October or right before October. So it could happen at the end of September up to the mid of October for 6.4 orders. And the 6.2 is not going to open until midway through January of 2027. That's what I've been told. And that's subject to change. They said that they could also end up having to push that back into February. That said, if you order the 6.4 in October, there's a possibility that you'd be able to take delivery of it before Christmas. Like, you might be able to get a hold of it before January of 2027. That's a possibility. In terms of the 6.2, everybody that wants the big boy, and the other thing with the 6.4, if you're ordering the track pack, you also can't get that till next year. So when I say the 6.4, I mean like the bumper 6.4, the one that looks like the 5.7. If you want that, you can get it. So if you want to grab those, it's real easy to do. Get with your dealer. Look, I recommend guys that I know or people that I know that aren't screwing people. You're going to see a lot of videos here on the channel of me cooking dealerships that are fucking over consumers. And that's, look, do they get a lot of views? No, but it is what it is. I just can't sit back and let these guys continue to screw the community. And at the same time, it does, whether or not the brand will acknowledge it, it damages the brand. People won't come by because people will have a bad taste in their mouth for how a dealer did it when the dealer really has nothing to do with Stellantis. It has nothing to do with rent. They just sell the product, right? It would be like, friggin' Walmart put some racist thing or something on a can of Chef Boyardee and they're selling them in the stores, and that's got nothing to do with Chef Boyardee. You know what I'm saying? That's a Walmart thing. And unfortunately, it does go back to the brand. It does go back to Ram. It does go back to Dodge. And that's why these dealers need to keep this shit in line. Look, I understand the whole thing with supply and demand. Believe me, I get it. I sold cars. I had a dealer's license. I've been there, done that. You can make money by not being a scumbag. You can make money by selling shit at sticker. And you make good money because you're going to move a ton of these units. You have the opportunity, and I hope every dealer pays attention to this shit. You have an opportunity to help turn this entire thing around by pushing this metal out the door. Somebody comes in, they're $1,500 short. Maybe it's a cash deal. They're $1,500 short under sticker. Do the fucking deal. Move the truck. It's another unit gone out the door. Because I guarantee you two things. As Stellantis is doing better, guess what's going to happen? The dealers are going to do better. They're going to bring in spiffs. They're going to do all kinds of other shit. If you move X amount of units, your dealership gets this. And for the owners, because I have a lot of guys that own dealerships that watch my channel, you need to get your fucking GMs in check. Because it's them. It's not you, the owner. It's them that's directing their little fucking minions on the lot that are selling shit to do scumbag shit. You need to get them in check. That said, for the good dealerships, if you got the balls, general managers, tag your dealership in the description down below where people know where they can come buy their Rumblebee from you for a sticker. I'm willing to bet I don't get a bunch of them in the comments. Because if you do tag yourself in the comments and you do sell something over sticker, like you fuck somebody over for 20 grand, we're going to have a conversation. That said, for the 6.2 liter Rumblebee, which I know everybody wants, you're going to be able to get that, like I said, probably mid-January in terms of the orders. And you're probably not going to take delivery of it until May or early June. That's my guess. I will say this. They are ramping up shit at Sterling Heights Assembly Plant. And I mean like ramping up shit to be able to push the numbers. Because they know. They're not dumb. They know. Depending on how these 5-7 orders go in the next 24 to 48 hours, like you guys that have already been on emergency shifts and all this other shit at Shap, I'm sorry. They're going to work y'all asses to death. Y'all going to get so much damn overtime, it's not even funny. It's coming because there is a need. There is a want for this. And that's because, and I have seen the comments, is Dodge intentionally not bringing out the V8 to not screw over the Rumblebee? Maybe. It's possible. I'm not going to say it's not. If you got all the guys that really want a V8 and they want a performance vehicle, and the only thing you can buy is that Ram, you're going to go buy it. You're not going to wait and hope Dodge comes out with a V8 before the end of the year, which you won't get till fucking fall. Past Dream Cruise next year. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.